Welcome to week 5. The term is moving along, isn't it? You will find week 5, if you're taking other classes, is starting to get busy. A lot of professors have their midterms in week 5, or things do. And it can be kind of a chaotic time, weeks 5 and week 6. I've had students ask me, is this a conspiracy? Do the faculty work together on this to make our life so hard in week 5 and week 6? And obviously it's not a conspiracy, but either way, I'd like to sort of stay away from that. And that's why I do quizzes every week rather than having a midterm and final. So you will notice no midterm, no final in here. I'm just trying to keep it on the same pace for the 10 weeks. Right? So we're starting a chapter on marriage and a lot of interesting information about marriage and marriage's relationship to our health. So make sure and read it closely and carefully as you've been doing with all the other chapters. Your quiz scores have been great, so obviously I'm reading slowly and carefully. So I appreciate that. And then the video that you'll be watching this week is pretty short, really. It's just a short video clip about arranged marriage. And that's something that most Americans think is really an odd concept, very strange. Like, why would you want your mother, your father, choosing who you're going to spend the rest of your life with? Well, it's not thought that way in many other parts of the world. In fact, you ask talented, smart, well-educated college students in India, and the vast majority will tell you, it's such an important issue of who I'm going to marry. Why would I want to make that decision, all by myself? Of course I want my parents involved. They're smart, intelligent people. So we have to realize that some of our ideas about arranged marriage aren't necessarily held in other places around the world. We also think of it as very exploitive because we have an image of it. It's going to be a child marriage where the young children are forced into it at the age of 12 or 8. And again, that does happen some places around the world. But in other places around the world, arranged marriage means that the couple still has input. They just want their parents to be involved in the decision making as well. So different ways of being, different parts of the world. That's what this class and this book is all about. Learning to get outside of our individual comfort zone, my personal relationships, starting to think structurally, right? How does culture, how does social inequality shape our views of families, relationships, how these then influence, in turn, influence our health. All right? So the critical analysis for this week is a little different than the one last week, which is about program planning, and you guys did some great program planning, by the way. But this one is more of a thought piece for you to kind of compare and contrast arranged marriage versus the love marriage that is generally found in the United States by most of us. Okay, so keep your reading up, doing great with the quizzes. Your papers are fun to read, and I love the commentary, the bantering back and forth. It's good, good. And again, this is the first time I've taught this class online. Usually I'm in person, and we actually see many of these same videos that you're watching, and I might have a few guest speakers that I'm not able to do this way. But I still think you're getting a rich experience. But if you have any ideas or any suggestions for me for the future, because I'll be teaching it this way again, maybe in the summer, maybe in the fall, let me know, okay? Because you're the students. Your input matters, all right? I mean, you get the chance at the end of the year to do a class evaluation. That's fine. But if you want to talk to me now, that is great. All right. So have a good week, and just keep up the good work. Bye.